All right, what are we doing today, Dave? Doing diff brace on a new Z. It's not your car. This thing lets you do all the clutch kicks and not worry about your rear diff. Kick me harder. Z1Motorsports.com. So because this is a performance trim, there's a temp sensor in the diff. So this little relocation bracket moves that over, you'll see, and allows us to put this fancy, beautiful piece, all one piece, super strong, lets the stud not break, and a nice little jack point there on the bottom. So yeah, let's get in the air and get started. You spin me right round, baby, right round. So the diff has this harness, goes into a temp sensor into the differential. This bracket gets in the way, so we give you a new one. So where it clips in and connects here, and one more step further up, you just gotta pull the harness out from the bracket. There we go. On the little 10mm bolt right there for the bracket. So I'm gonna use the box end. You're just gonna pass it behind the harness, and you can slide it on this guy. And then I'm just gonna have to go back and forth like that. Ratcheting didn't work for me because it's way too tight of a spot. The ratcheting end here was just too fat to get around the cover. All right, now save this bolt. You are gonna reuse it with the new bracket. Woo. You're gonna replace this guy with that guy. 14mm for the two cover bolts. We're gonna remove this one, bottom right, and then this one kind of near the axle. You will not reuse these. We give you two new ones that go through the diff brace. So once you get these out, you can throw them away. And boop. Cool. And then what do we say?
Throw them away.
Throw it away. And just mind this harness that's dangling down. I don't want to hurt my hand. There. Oh yeah. Throw it away. So diff brace, we're gonna take our two new bolts that go into the cover and run these guys in very loosely. Like don't even really get them to where they're snug, hand tight. Like you want a little bit of flexibility so we can get that bolt and nut up top. So you just kind of slide this guy up on in there. There we go. And I'm just seriously gonna spin it just like a couple threads just so it doesn't come out. And then same thing with this guy up here. Cool. So they're in. That way, now this hole up there is pretty centered when we get that nut and bolt up there. Now what we're gonna do, take the nut, put it in a 19mm that I have put a little electrical tape because it's a swivel head and I want it to be stationary. We have stationary ones, but they're like half the length, and I need the length to go through the subframe. So you're gonna take this guy and feed it through this hole in the bottom of the subframe. And then just rotate it up, and then take your bolt. All right, got that bolt threaded in there. I'm just gonna run it in with my hands. And then I'll grab a 17 wrench and tighten this guy down. There we go. Cool. Now what we gotta do is tighten down the two that go into the cover, put the bracket on, and we're done. So the bottom cover, two bolts, I'm using a 14 ratcheting wrench because the socket and ratchet that we used to take them out, there's now a diff brace in the way. It's too fat. Can't fit it in there, so just. Nice. Boom. Grab your bracket in this orientation, and then you're gonna slide it right up there. And then we'll get this 10mm at least started. This plug, just gonna turn it sideways. It's kind of above this brace. And then the one back here into there. Just like that. Tighten this bad boy up. Cool. All right, brackets on, diff brace is on, everything's tightened down. We're good to go. So thanks for watching another Z1 install video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on what videos you would like to see next.